Hey all, how are we today? I am NaraxBeld. I hope you've all been well. Oh, what a Tuesday. What a Tuesday here in Australia. Melbourne weather, terrible, shitty. Probably really good hunting weather. Cold, frosty, all that kind of stuff. What we like, right? What we like. Oh, let's get into this, eh? Oh, so we're off to Transylvania. That's right. Transylvania. I've got way too many little versions of myself going around. What do you think of the lighting change? It's not as bright. I got to tell you, I can see so much better right now, and yeah, it's a good day. It is a good, well, kind of a good day. I hope you've been having a good day. So, let's see. What was I doing last time I was in here? I think I was hunting for wabbits. Because we all love wabbits, right? Well, European hares, close enough to wabbits, right? Oh, jeez. Have you guys had a chance to get into the game yet? Have a look around, see what's going on, see if there's anything good. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Drop us a comment. Now, I'm going to use my little... I'm not going to say hack, but what I love to do is actually... Now, I've got this on live mode in the photo. It should be on live mode in photo mode here. And I find this epic. Okay, whew, here I am giving away all my tips here straight up, aren't I? Oh, I should make content out of this. So I use... especially the height. Like, you can't get any better height than this, right? Like, how epic is this view, right, guys? Now, I use photo mode to find the animals that I want to take down. So, yeah. And so we've got the 22 auto, and we've got the 7 I can't pronounce it. There. 7mm auto there. That's what we've got on us. Let's go see if we can actually go get some wabbits today. Now, it looks like we've got actually another quest over here on the lovely shiny board that's up and about. Now, well, I thought there was, but supposedly it doesn't want to be shiny for me anymore. Now, this is not the best spot that I've actually found for rabbits. Best spot so far I found for the eastern, or the European hare, sorry, he's been up and around this area up here. Now, we're on Transylvania, so the big-ass map. Have I explored very much? Heck no. This thing's massive. It is huge, guys. Huge. Now, Goose Feather Farm, I actually think, might have a heap of hair around it. So let's go see if we can bash down another 10 hair here and get this going on. And Mountain Dew tonight, guys. No coffee. You ever wondered what Narax's favourite drink are? Number 1 is coffee. Number 2, it's got to be black. Don't drink any of that fancy latte, bloody cappuccino, caramel macchiato bullshit anymore. Yeah, just give it to me black. Couple of sugars. She's good. And if you don't have sugar, I'll take it without. I'm not that fussy of a person. Well, I say that. My wife would definitely disagree with me. She also doesn't like when... sorry, before I get on to that story, my second favourite drink, as you can see, is Mountain Dew. Now... I gotta say, I do prefer the classic, but we can't get classic anymore. All we can get is Energize. So I end up like the Energizer Bunny after a little bit. So I apologise now if I end up speaking like this too much, and sorry. No, just joking. It's not that bad, guys. Not that bad. Now I completely forgot what I was going to say about the other thing. I'm awesome, aren't I? Anyway, let's go up to Goose Feather Farm here. We're going to take our nice time walking up here. No rush. Let's go get our hares. Let's go check what other quests we've got. We're going to harvest a spooked roe deer. That one's going to be a little tricky. I got to find 2 female wolves way up in the mountain region. The same region, you actually got to take a 400 plus meter shot. So I don't know what that is in yards. We play in metric here because we have a metric system and yards don't make sense to me. Until I got to use my compound bow. So in real life, if I want to buy a sight for my bow, like a what are they called, a spot hogs, or CBE make one with an adjustable sight on it so that you can just zero in to what your distance is once you've ranged it. It's really annoying because that's all in yards, but I shoot everything on my bow to meters. So instead of shooting out to 60 yards, I shoot out to 50 meters, which is actually 62 yards, I think. Or it could be 58 yards. Now, I got a feeling it's 62 yards. It's just metric being metric, and a little bit easier when it comes to math because it's in the power of 10, not 16. So, much easier. Yeah, so it's really hard when I shoot my real life compound bow, and if I want to upgrade anything, it's just, I have to do everything kind of backwards, it feels like. Which, hey, that's life. You know, they make it to the majority of their market. Their market is in the US, so of course they will do it that way. I really do hope that they do bring in compound bows. Oh, what do we got? Pheasant. Should we go try to take the pheasant with the 22? I think we might. Let's see what he is anyway. Now let's see let's see if I can actually show you what I mean with this, and see if we can get in close enough to see. I need that perk to get me that extra range on this. There is actually a specific perk, guys, which... Nope. I gotta find it. Nope. I know it's here somewhere. There we go. Collect all Transylvania collectibles. So I gotta go find the other 5 ones of those, and you get 50% extended range. That's massive. Like when you're using it like I do, I kind of believe it's like a drone. So, you know, also another good way is actually driving around in for larger game anyway, drive around in your damn car. It's amazing how many things don't get spooked by your car, until you get out of it and try to take that shot, which is just hilarious. I love it. Now, when we're talking weapons as well, guys, I don't have a heck of a lot. I do have the 338. I have the 7mm odd 8. Yep. I have the 22 so far. And, oh, there he is. He's a young male. I'm not going to take him. He's only a 1-star young. I'm definitely not going to take him. I know it's only a pheasant, but he's a young pheasant. I just feel bad. Don't you feel bad? I've just been able to walk straight up here, get to 50 meters. I kind of feel bad. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Maybe he's a mature. Mature 1-star. That's the guy we're after. It's the one by this rock. Let's, yeah. Got to hit the right button. Now, that does irk me a little bit sometimes, because it's a different button from using. Well, that'll do it every time, won't it? Are we going to try to get any of them? Nope. So, putting your map marker while you're in your binocular or scope mode is a different button to what you would use on the map. I don't know why they don't have it the same. See, he was a good one to get rid of. He was 1-star mature, like, pretty crappy. They are a pretty cool looking bird though, I gotta say. And we lost 0% there. Where'd we got him? Just a flesh wound. Ah, 'tis but a flesh wound, I say. I didn't blow his head apart. That was a good thing. But we're just going to sell that poor bugger. Because we want the, massive 17 cash for him, right, guys? Oh, I love it. Now we're going to have to put our map marker back down, aren't we? Because I am completely walking the wrong direction here. So let me... Yep, that might have put me up too far. Let me know if I am too loud now. All right. What map are you guys playing on? Come on, what map is better so far? Now we've actually got a HUD up here, so oh, we're not in live mode. Pause game. It's still on pause game. Oh, that's all right. We'll go with pause game. But the problem is, with pause game, those birdies went bye-bye. It's not going to give me the distance I want. I really need to find those other things, don't I? What's better? The North American map or the Transylvanian map, guys? Come on. Who's got a better map? You know what I also forgot to do? I forgot to tweet this stuff, didn't I? We better tweet it. Tweety tweet. Sorry. 1 second here, guys. 1 second. I should have done this earlier, but my OBS had to update, so it held me up just a wee bit. I've got a light flashing at me. Is that affecting you guys at all? Let me know if it's affecting my light too much. 1 minute, 1 minute. I won't be too much longer. I swear, I swear. Hey, sorry, guys. Hey, sorry. Let me see. What else we got? There we go. I really kind of dropped the ball on this right now, didn't I, today? I was completely distracted, unfortunately. So, it's all my fault. I apologise now and forever. Now, the coolest thing, what's the coolest thing that I've found on here so far? Well, that's a really interesting question, isn't it? I found that's cool. There's a magical door that just opened and closed behind me, I swear. I'm not just randomly looking at anything. It's my son going in to see my wife. I really got to take it off pause mode, don't I? Let's get rid of pause mode here. We got terrible music. Yeah, I do. Always do. Oh, there's a hut over there. They really do like to hang out at houses, these rabbits, it seems. And you can pretty much walk up to them. It's strange. Kind of is strange, but kind of isn't. You know, it is what it is. What is your favourite gun so far? What is your favourite part of the game? Interesting questions, aren't they? Too many interesting questions. Yeah. One of the hard parts I have, I'm so used to just kind of looking around really quick because of Call of the Wild. I'm not saying that Call of the Wild's a bad game. Please don't think that. Each one has a place in the market. That's what I feel. I think that, you know, overall, you know, it's just a kind of an interesting one that they have gone such the realistic route on this. And it is like, yeah, it's almost crazy. I would love to go put it in like, what is it, Ranger mode? Yeah, I think it's Ranger mode, isn't it, guys? And go to try to hunt there. But I'm not gonna find anything. Same as, like, I feel the 338. I know it's a tier 6 weapon, and as far as I'm aware on, Encyclopedia Animal, well, Red Deer is supposed to be a tier 6, but damn, like, it just wastes so much meat. Like, I've had anything, I think I've almost had 100 kilos of meat wastage when I've shot them sometimes. Like, it's just insane. Now, I know I'm looking for hare, but I'm also looking for roe deer and fallow deer as well, because I've got a quest, I'm pretty sure, for both of them. So if we can get a roey or a fallow, I'm going to be happy. If not, let's keep seeing if we can find more. Well, I'll take pheasant, even though they're not, you don't get much money from them, but, you know, work on the herd management as we go through. Take out those 1-star matures. Also, try to get our fill of these rabbits. To get these records are meant to be broken. This is the quest that I'm currently on. And I've been doing a fair few of these quests. You do spend a fair bit of time. I'd probably now this quest I am not going to do for a very long time. Just so you know, this harvest 10 pheasant using the Holden the Jack 1502. Wow, that's like an $11,000 gun, guys. It's crazy. But Stag Party, like, you get 1,500 cash for that. I got 1,000 cash when I get my other 10 hares here. If we can find any hares. I'm not having much luck. Nope, that's a branch. Do you know how many times I do that in real life as well when I go out hunting for myself? I'll see something move and I'm like, oh, that looked like an antler. Oh, no, that was a branch. That was a branch with no twigs on it. That was not an antler. There a little while ago, me and my wife went out doing a bit of scouting and whatnot. And we get up usually and get up to the area around, I don't know, usually just before daybreak there. We're not here in Victoria, Australia. It's got to be, we've got to be within 30 minutes before sunrise and 30 minutes after sunrise. That's the legal times for hunting. So we get there usually just a little bit earlier if we can. We'll walk up nice and gently to where we want to sit and hunt for the day. And me and my wife are walking in and it's barely daylight. Is that a rock or? Yeah, that's a rock. It's barely daylight up at our hunting area that we're heading into, and we look over across the valley through the spit, and lo and behold, I swear it was the biggest like sambar deer or red deer. Like it could have been one or the other, but usually we get more sambar than red. It's very odd to get reds in this area, but there's always a possibility, I guess. And there we are. We both saw it. And we're like, holy crap! Wow, check this out. And you know, we're like 150, 200 meters away, and I'm like, oh my god, this thing is massive. Okay, that was a pheasant. And we're out with the binoculars. I'm out with the spotting scope. I'm trying to find it. She's trying to work out what it is. We walk up about 10 meters closer. We looking through the binos, and it's really hard. Like, it is dawn. Like, just before dawn. There's barely any light. Guess what it was? Have a guess, guys. It was a bloody stump with a branch that was over it, and just the way that everything was perfect there, it so looked like it looked like a deer, bedded down, having a sleep. And right now I'm chasing a rock. Go me. Let's not worry about that rock. Let's find out what this is. This good little rest zone. Fellow D, eating often. That is a good thing to have. So you guys been able to play in-game yet? You're wondering, have you got any questions about the game? I'm always here, happy to answer any questions about the game. Worst time of day, just so you guys know, to track bloodtails. Anytime where there's sun. Pretty much, anytime where there's about sun. It can be. Mature pheasant, but we're not after pheasants. We're trying to get the hares here. Hopefully we can find some European hares. And they usually like hanging out. From my experiences so far in the game, they like hanging out near these abandoned buildings. And I love using photo mode, scout around, try to find what I'm looking for, and go from there. Yes, it is in live. It's not, the game hasn't been paused while I'm in photo mode. I do find that I have better chances of finding animals while it's live. Don't ask me why. But that's what I feel. That's what I find. Let's keep heading this way, eh? You never know what we find. Have you guys found a weapon that you really, really think is just the absolute bomb in game yet? Like, is there one that just feels like it punches hard enough to kill what you're after when you get that right shot, right? But at the same time, doesn't waste too much meat. And, you know, it's always an interesting one, that, isn't it? I brought the 338 because it was cheaper. Now to work out that pretty much it's a moose gun. Like, that's... It's going to punch a hole through the side of your barn door if you just misfire that thing. I hope that they have a good rack in the car, because I'm going to blow the door handles off my damn Jeep soon. If it goes off when it's not meant to. So, you know, look. Sometimes the speedy mode is too speedy, and there needs to be a third mode in this, on the photo mode. You're either going too fast or too slow, right? Oh, Forward moonwalk. Who would have thought? Oh no. Sorry guys, 1 second. It looks like my video's hung up. It has. Okay. Got a couple of technical difficulties going on here at the second. I'm very sorry. Let's won't be a moment. Let's get this all working out. Sorry guys, sorry, won't be a second. These things happen, unfortunately. It's part of streaming, I swear. Of course it's part of streaming. Right, there we go. Yeah, I'm hoping that's worked. There you go, forward moonwalk. Who would have thought, right? Don't hit P while you know, about to hit photo mode. That never works. Has anybody out there ever hunted in real life? That's the question. Is that what drew you to these games? You know, it certainly did for myself. I've never been a super big fan until recently of hunting games. I don't know why. Maybe I just haven't had that real common interest into hunting games. You know, it's hunting for myself is only something that I've recently refound. I grew up on a dairy farm, so you guys know. All right, there you go. There's some history. I grew up on a dairy farm here in Victoria, in Australia, and you know, hunting for us was not a very big part of our life. We had there was always guns and stuff around on the farm and whatnot. Did I want to use them? No, not really. They were tools. Like they weren't playthings, you know. We didn't go out of a weekend and go shoot them just for fun or anything like that. But, you know, with everything else, it's, you know, it's something as I've gotten older, and I'd love to say more wise, but I doubt it. I just miss certain aspects of things. You know, one of those things that certainly is just going out, not even the thrill of the chase or anything like that. No, I'd love the skill and art form of using a bow. That by far is more important to me than most other things. And then on top of that, you know, the joys of actually just being out in a lovely, you know, forested area. There's nobody around. I can sit there for hours, fresh air, trying to do my best to actually call in animals as well. You know, it's a big thing, you know. So, hey, that's why I'm playing hunting games. Why do you guys play hunting games? You know, in a moment, if we don't start finding some hares soon, it's 1 o'clock in the day. Don't get me wrong, I should actually look up at the encyclopedia and see what European hares are doing at this time of day. They're eating. They should be out and about bloody everywhere, right? Maybe I need to go back down to my favourite area at the front of the map there. I usually find more down that way. I've never been through here. My map is literally blank. I'm finding stuff at the second, guys. So I do love how they've got the encyclopedia in the game, so you don't actually have to go find an animal to find out when it eats and drinks, or go to a map waypoint and see what's going on. I think that's a very useful tool in the game. As well as the weapon knowledge that is in the game as well. So, Hey, if you see something and I don't, you drop a comment. I'm really good at spotting rocks, by the way, guys. I am like the rock spotter of all time. So, you know. Just, you know, always interesting. You never know what we could find out here. Anything is possible. Maybe we'll find some hair. That'd be lovely if we found hair. Maybe we find a fallow deer or some roe deer. That'd be even better. Maybe we'll find one of each. Then I'll be even happier. Well. Oh, come on. Where are the hares when you want the European hares? Come on. I know they're a small bloody target, but come on. They can't be this sparse. Alrighty. We'll go up here anyway. You never know what we might see. I'm hoping for some European hare up here. I know I said I was heading over this way, but now we're going to head this way. Which way are we going? I don't know. We're going to have some fun with it. Heck yeah. Now, if... Where are we going to give me? Let's see. It's a hard thing, isn't it? Get to the top of this hill and see what is up here. If there is anything at all, guys. It's not looking too good so far, unfortunately. Don't ask me why I just hit the auto walk button while I'm in photo mode. Spotted a rock again. How many... We should start doing a count of how many rocks I spot, thinking it's an animal. Like, we would get up a lot of rocks. I reckon there'd be a lot of rocks that we'd find. Oh... I have some squeaky doors. I need to get some graphite powder and fix up my hinges on my doors, I think, guys. Guys and gals and meows. Alright. Wow. So quiet. Can't believe I haven't seen an animal apart from some pheasants. But even them, like it's been really sparse with even pheasants. It's crazy. Don't ask me how I just pulled up my red deer caller. I don't want to use that. Who's got the Let me see. It'd be that one. First aid master for falling unconscious 10 times perk. Who's got that one? Come on, put your hands up. Well, just make a comment. Walking into my wind is probably not the best of ideas either. I really haven't planned out my action of hunt here today, guys, have I? I almost said that's a rabbit, but no, that was another bloody rock. I'm tempted to go over there. I am. You know. Oh, hang on. We've got a question mark over here. We need to go find out what this is. Got to find out what all the question marks are on the map, guys. That's an important thing for myself. So it's always interesting. You never know what could be over here. Magic 8 ball. Now, Magic 8 ball. Am I going to get anything good tonight? For sure. Oh, that's good. Magic 8 ball's being nice for once. Who would have thought? Oh, we've got a hunting stand. Hunting stand looking straight up the hill here. Interesting. Oh, wrong button. That was not what the button I wanted to push. Encyclopedia, let's find out. No, fellow. I can't believe I just still don't have roe deer in here. I would assume that they're probably around about the same. Fellow is supposedly sleeping at the moment. Now for this tree stand, it would actually be a pretty good little corner to be at, I reckon. So wind is going the right direction for what I want, but I don't know if we're going to hang around here too much more and try to get any more rabbits. We'll go check out at my favourite place for rabbits. Got really one favourite spot for rabbits right now. I say rabbits, I know they're European hare, but you know, same but different, right? Is there anything around us? Nope. Definitely is not. I know I'm scrolling around real quick. Kind of get used to picking up on little cues, so let's go to the first favourite spot for European hare before we head off. Look at that. Do you see that, guys? 1, 2. Bam. They are straight ahead of us. Told you they're my favourite spot. Every time I've come up here, they are right there. Would this be easier using the shotgun? Possibly. But how close you got to get? Well, you got to get less than 50 meters, really. Good effective kill range with that shotty is less than 50. So, you know, you got to take that into account when you're thinking about this stuff. I'm real worried about how I'm walking up on the rabbits. Not particularly at this stage. They usually don't give a rat's patootie about you. So I say that, and the little buggers have done their runner. Time to pull out the good old photo mode again, eh? Oh, they've definitely gone, haven't they? That's because they're sitting over there. Gotcha. Right there. Do, 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 do. Where have these little buggers gone? Right behind that shrub. Oh, crap. I just shot high, didn't I? Dang it. I shot really freaking high there. That was some sure was some terrible shooting. Not good, guys. Not good. Alright. Oh, they're right in front of me over here. Gotcha. These little buggers move so quick. It is so crazy how fast rabbits move. In this case, hares. There he is. Or she in this case. I'm going to walk into the building. Lost her again, haven't we? Nope. There's one down. There you go. Okay. Oh, that was a good little shot there. 0% wastage on that. We'll take that for $1. Or in this case, 19. Okay, gotcha. Heading back over this way they are. Well, I thought they were. What did I do? Custom. Preset. No. Yellowstone. Ooh. Yeah, that's interesting. I have completely lost the little buggers now, haven't I? Probably in standing behind me laughing at me. Oh, that's one less rabbit to get for next time, eh? Oh, they're right in front of me. That'll do it every time, 99. Long grass got me. Oh. I so fluffed that and then some. Lost him. Sure he's out here somewhere. Can you guys see him? Where's our pesky little rabbit? Well, European hare, but I'm going to keep calling him a rabbit, guys. Ah, well. We'll see what we can find. Oh, this one, oh. Sorry. Fleshed. Straight through the ear, and that supposedly killed her. That's alright. We're halfway there. I only got 8 more hairs to get, guys. These are really not the easiest things to shoot overall with... I got the old 22 out, but... they're really not liking me today, and I don't blame them. I'm kind of blasting them away a lot. So, hey, if you just joined in for tonight, welcome to tonight's stream. I am NaraxBeld. We are playing Way the Hunter, the new hunting game that came out there, what, a week ago, roughly. Playing around, trying to get everything to work. Say get everything to work. Just trying to take down some hares to get these darn quests done. Found him. Cheeky little bugger got back in behind us. Who would have thought, right? Nope. I'm rock spotting again, guys. Rock spotting. Oh, there's... I'm sure I saw red come off that guy then. Poor little dude. but it wasn't enough. Talk about lay down the hammer. Wow, he's like zooming. That dude put his zoomy pants on well and truly. Holy crap. Where did he go? I have lost him. Rock spotting again, guys. I love rocks. Oh, there he is. Right behind that tree. There he is. He's going to go into that brush. And he stopped his zoomies at least. Wow. One of those 5 shots is going to kill him, I swear. Because he didn't look dead. I think I found a bug, guys. He's in like trophy mode already. We'll take a photo of that. No wonder why I had to put bullets through him a couple of times. That is weird. I know I shot low. I was aiming a little low because it was really close. So I expected it to go up a little bit higher because of the distance. 9. 7 more hairs, guys. You reckon we can do it? Where are we going to find them? Because I'm pretty sure I just wiped out that whole family, unfortunately. But they're hares, right? Isn't that the saying? They breed like rabbits. Have you guys had a chance to play yet? Are you wanting to play the game? That's a big question, isn't it? Do you want to play the game? How about we go load up with the 338, and we'll keep the 7mm odd 8, and let's go see if we can find maybe a roe deer, red deer. I'd love to say a hog deer. I wish a game would put hog deers in. Oh my god. Have you guys seen hog deers? They are like the cutest deer in the world. About the size of like an American staffy in height. But actually a deer. They're a bit of a protected species here in Australia. So, I say protected species. In the sense that, we can't just go shoot them willy-nilly. There's a season for them. So just so you guys know, I am saving up for the 308 Winchester there. Because I feel it's definitely going to be a better gun than, say, the 338 for the tier 5s, of course, because the 338, even though the 308 Winchester is sorry, the 308 is going to be a lot better than the 7mm 8 for those shorter range shots on a lot of animals there. And this was I was saying earlier, guys, I've got a mission or quest to do. I think it's shoot pheasant, but it's with the Holden the Jack 1502, right? And you got to have this gun to shoot him. It's 11,570 credits. Like that stuff's just ridiculous. That is ridiculous. So yeah, that's the plan. I know it's like the most expensive gun in game is the 308 Winchester, but I feel it's going to be definitely worthwhile. A lot better. So we're set up for that. Let's go check out. Let me see. Let's go check out one of my favourite zones that I've had of late, which is this one here. Now this one's actually a very short walk. You usually get 2 or 3 spots that you can get deer from, not far from the cabin. So, what do I mean by not far? Literally, sometimes they are across the road here from the cabin. So, I know. I do love using photo mode, guys, so please enjoy the scenery. Alright, photo mode I am finding is absolutely magnificent for scouting. Hey Martin, what's happening, mate? Long time no chat. Hope you've been well, buddy. Hope you've been, well, I'd like to say keep him out of mischief, but if you're not keeping out of mischief, just have fun doing what you're doing, right? I'm not encouraging you to do the wrong thing, but if you have to. Have fun doing it. Just don't get caught. So yeah, that's my biggest tip at the moment, is use photo mode. It is amazing. I love using photo mode. Heck, I hopped out of one of the cabins yesterday, and there's a road down near it, and bam, there was deer right there. If I had gone walking off, I wouldn't have seen him. I would have just spooked him straight away. I hopped out, did photo mode, and bam, I saw the little buggers, and yeah, it was incredible being able to just see him and take that shot straight away without an issue. So it's always good when hunter mode turns off when you fast travel. Gotta love that. So we want to, we really want to work on calling in some stuff. So, that's the plan at the moment. Let's see how much stuff we can call in, because what we want to do is unlock tier 2 and tier 3 level calls. So to get those calls unlocked, it is a perk, so we've got to be able to, you know, hit the wrong button there by accident. Me, my oof of a hand. Yeah, so calls, there we go. We need to call in 10 animals to get level 2 calls, and 30 animals. Now, you've actually got to harvest them. So you got to sell the animals you call in. So keep that in mind. So right now we're actually really chasing red deer. This is where they love to hide out, I thought, at this time of the day, but I'm wrong today. So that's fine. I don't mind being wrong. Being wrong is part of the game, right? Half of it. Half of the game is hunting. Half of the game's being wrong. Actually, that's probably a little unbalanced. 90% of the game is being wrong. 10% of the game maybe, if you're really lucky, hunting. So... I did see a guy in Reddit who posted up a photo today of 1,000-yard shot on an animal. Wow. I didn't think the animals rendered out to that far. So I am absolutely impressed that they do. That is super cool that they do render out that far. But yeah, like it's just... I am loving this photo mode. Oh... Just trying to think, where else could there be deer straight away if I fast travel? I do like being over here. I mean here. It's a good question. Good question. Let's see what we can find. I would love to get you guys something more than some European hares. Maybe I should go up to my favourite roe deer and fallow spot. I got a spot where I actually found where they spawn in game. And it scared the absolutely living bees. Yeah, it was crazy. Absolutely crazy. I really didn't expect animals just to be bam there all of a sudden while I'm walking out. It's kind of more of a glitch spot, it felt like. So, yeah. Here I am turning hunter mode off again. Don't do that, guys. It's really annoying when you turn hunter mode off because you don't get the sound cues, you don't get the anything cues. It's quite annoying. Wind's heading in our direction now, so that's a good thing right at the second. Now we have already scouted over this area with photo mode just before, so we knew that there was nothing here that we could see in this clearing, so we'll keep heading up. Keep heading up. We're going to go investigate and see what this question mark is up here. You just don't know unless you go, right? And hopefully I don't get into it. Oh no, that's in okay hunting land. I can do that one. That's a good thing. So there we go. That's what we like to see. Eating rarely, I'll take it. Getting information while you're walking through and exploring your map, like it is really a huge part of this. Even though it's rarely, you just don't know how often rarely is. Like it could be once a day rarely, it could be every couple of days in game time. You know, could be anything. You know, At least this forest doesn't look super dense. So I'm happy about that. It's just undulating a lot, right? That's kind of the annoying part to it all. So, hey, what do you do, right? That would be the absolute wrong charger to plug into that, unfortunately. It is charging. Awesome. Sorry, I was just ensuring that what I plugged in is still charging. And yes, I'm also known as Puff the Magic Dragon. Welcome to vaping. There's always a lot of cloud. Right. I got a feeling I can't get up there that way. That looks like a sheer ass cliff to me. But we'll keep trucking along, see what we can find. Oh. Is this as much action as Call of the Wild? Heck no. Tracking dog would be good. Yeah, tracking dog would definitely be nice. But yep. Alright. We still have a way. That's good. Not seeing anything up there though at this second. You never know though. You just don't know unless you go, go, go. Oh. Ah. Oh, there is a footpath down there. Look at that. Who would have guessed? I'm off the beaten track. It's kind of where I like to live. He's off the beaten track, it seems. Oh, that looks so nice up there, doesn't it? I'd like to say that we'll find some deer up there, but we don't know yet. Wolf would be good. I need a wolf, but I'm in the wrong area for the wolf that I need. Oh, that's fine. I've only seen one pack of wolves so far in game. Malphins and sorry, got like the world's itchiest nose at the seams at the second. Malphins and Shamos, probably pronouncing those ones incorrectly, but you know, it is what it is. You know, yeah. Hey, did you guys see the new Game of Thrones TV series? That came out last night, didn't it? Or yesterday, I should say. Our time here in Australia, like last night, the night before for you guys in America. What do you think of it so far? House of the Dragon, isn't it called? Or something along those lines? Like, you know. Yep, we've got some tracks. They would be Eurasian badger. A good old badger. Here, Mr. Badger. I'll take one of them. I haven't had a badger in a while. Probably the biggest thing with most of these animals at the moment is, you know, I'm being probably impatient by just walking. I'm not running. I am literally just walking. That's run speed. But the walk is still actually quite fast, and you do still make quite a bit of sound. So it's a hard one. And then, unfortunately, I did unlock a perk, and I don't really like the perk that I did unlock. And there's kind of no way around it, it feels like. Sorry, just altering the sound here just a little bit. There we go, guys. That shouldn't be too bad. It certainly increases your speed while crawling, but it also makes you noisier at the same time. So I can't say I particularly like it. It's not bad. It's good to have the extra speed, but at the cost of making more noise. I'm not happy about that side of things. That's definitely the max area there for looking at all that stuff, unfortunately. Yeah, I was thinking I was heading to a really good spot, and we haven't even seen anything. Seen one set of tracks. It's like my European hair, it feels like. Oh. What's going to be at this question mark? It's a great question, isn't it? The question mark of mystery. Yep, that's what it is. Ooh. Oh, there we go. This is why I stay off the beaten path. Red fox, rarely. Hey, look. All signs are good signs. You never know when you might need that one sign. So... Oh, there's a fast travel camp. That's where we're going to. Nice. Nice, indubitably. It'd be lovely to have one up over here. Deer are always up over in this area. Somewhere. But like most of the map, it's just a matter of not scaring them off when you get there. Waiting, calling them in if you need to. We haven't thrown a call in a while. So, you know, It's just a combination of everything. Yeah. Anything's possible. Anything's possible here, guys. I don't know how many times before I worked out that you could use photo mode as like a drone mode. That, you know, I'd just scare all kinds of stuff off because I just wasn't aware that they were there. You know, you'd come over this ridge and they'd be down in the campsite or something like that. Just crazy how it works. So, yeah, what do you do? All right. So it does kind of look like it was struck out here. So let's do the hoppity-roo around a little bit once we check the encyclopedia. Yeah. Sleeping. Oh, boy, no. Fellows. What is the time, guys? That's a great question. 1300, we call that one, roughly. Sorry. 1500. Hey, Capo Max, how's things? Oh, that is a really good question. What is the grade I would give the game, and out of 10, and why? That's a really good question, mate. I do prefer it. So over, say, Call of the Wild, just because of the realism. I'm not saying the graphics are bad in Call of the Wild, but these ones certainly are another level. Having little things like photo mode where you can use it as like a drone scout mode, it certainly helps out with hunting. You know, I love being able to get up and actually having a look around. It's amazing what you find when you get up and about and have a squizzy. The ballistics are a lot better in the game. Yes, there's a few bugs. If you go back probably, 45 minutes ago, maybe that, I shot a rabbit and it was just stuck in the one spot, and I thought it wasn't dead, so I kept shooting it. But he was well dead, unfortunately. And you know, it's the little things as well that I'm finding are much better overall. Now, probably one of the big downsides to the game is, like, take tonight. We've shot like 4, maybe 5 hares at this stage, right? It's not a high kill rate game. So, but in saying that, yeah, it is definitely good, man. It's a lot slower and takes your pace back a lot more than what we're used to with a lot of games, though, because it really is a hunting simulator. It really does simulate a lot more hunting tactics and real life, hunting knowledge that you need for the game as you learn and things like that. Compared to, we'll just use comparison of Call of the Wild, which, as a comparison, I would say, Call of the Wild is more like an arcade kind of game. You bounce around, you shoot a whole heap, and you wait for RNG to do its thing to give you the really good deer, where you get to control the deer a lot more. You can track herds from their common eating or drinking locations, take those, ones that don't produce great deer in the long run, and, before you know it, it doesn't take too long to actually start getting some good 4s and 5 stars coming through the game, giving you great trophy antlers. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to have a perfect score or what you'd classify as a great one in this game in comparison to Call of the Wild, but you definitely have a lot more control over what's happening. And I do spend more time just walking around finding things in this game just for the almost like shits and giggles of it, just because you can. Then what? Whoa! Thank you very much for the sub. Right? Sorry, the sound absolutely scared the crap out of me then. So yeah, it's a really interesting game overall. Also, like, one thing that a lot of people probably don't tell you is the encyclopedia in here with your firearms. Like, one of my favorite guns that I have at the moment, my favorite gun I have at the moment is the 7mm Odd 8. And it tells you basics about the game, about the gun, sorry. But then when we go over here to the ammunition, it tells you what the ballistics are of it and the fall off over the meterage. So basically, you're going to shoot high almost out to kind of almost 100 meters. And then it drops off out to 200 and really drops off by the time you get to 450. Doesn't go into ballistics all that much and that kind of stuff. But you're able to find out a lot more about a lot of different things within the game without having all these external sites that you have to go to and all that kind of stuff. The graphics really are quite incredible. Like, you guys are... Okay, sorry. I'm having an issue. I believe I need to update my OBS on one of my computers. I run a dual laptop setup here, guys. Sorry. I'll just change this for a second because I am having a slight malfunction. I've lost myself. Yeah, sorry. With the graphics, yes, there is a slight halo that you'll see around the outside of the monitor or the screen there at the moment. And that darker section, as you see, it's just come back up to lightness there. That darker section is hunting sense, which gives you an insight into a lot of things that are happening around you. So if we can actually find some animals here soon, which would be great, and hopefully we do very soon, those tracking sounds that you get, you might get them, the key sounds come through, not just in your headphones, but you'll actually get sound indicators on the screen, so that you can actually start tracking them and use certain things like photo mode and whatnot to actually start working out what you've got over there. Oh, road deer drink here often. That is a good thing. Oh, look at that. I think we've got a nice little screenshot of that. I don't know what that one is for. Let's see. Soundless Run photo spot. Nice. There's interesting little things in the game as well, like the photo spots. In comparison to Call of the Wild, probably one of the downsides at the moment, and hopefully they put something in, but there's only set hunting stands at the moment. There's nothing you know, where you're able to go and get the animals yourself or whatnot, or set up a tree stand or anything like that yourself. So, you know, I definitely thank you very much, man, and to yourself. Thank you. You know, overall, I'd give it a good solid 8.5 there out of 10. You know, it's really good. There's always room for improvement, and such a new game, there's definitely room for improvement. So, and hopefully it doesn't take them too long. Like, they've already worked out a few of the bugs that have come up right from the start. So it's good to see that they actually do stuff pretty quickly, especially on the important stuff. There was an issue with I think it was the PlayStation, where you could only shoot 49 animals, and on the 50th or 51st one, you weren't able to collect it, and I think it almost crashed your game. So, it's never a good thing. Nobody wants to see that. Now, the interesting question, which way are these roe deer going to come in from if they come in? How about we pop it in photo mode and have a squizzy around and see what's up and about here. Alright, so looks like there's a bit of a clearing over there. We're going to go over to this clearing over here and see. Maybe we will get lucky and actually find some deer. I actually don't think so, but we'll try. I think this cabin's in the wrong spot. So don't shoot something if you don't have the pass for an area, guys. The owner gets to collect and keep the items. So, oh wow, thank you very much there, Capo Max. Very, very thank you, man. Wow. Oh, unbelievable, dude. Thank you very much. $2.99 tip. Thank you. So, wow. Sorry, man. You're my first that's ever done that. Like, amazing. Thank you so, so much. You certainly helped me my dream come true there one day of doing this full time. I'm trying to see if there's something going out and about here. But me and my good old shaky hands here, I'm not seeing anything so far. We're going to jump through a whole heap of these different campsites, see if we can actually find something to try to shoot here, guys. Because what's the point of being in a hunting game if we can't shoot something, right? Yeah, this area is quite vast up here. Like, look at this. Look at that. That is a screenshot and a half right there. Like, they have done just a really good job overall on the graphics. I really do love them. So, now we're down one of these areas. This way, we've got water. Water's always a good thing to go to. So, that is always fun. You never know what we could find. We'll slow it down a little bit and hopefully, you never know, we might encounter some wolves up here. That'd be great. We do need to take a wolf from within this area for one of the objectives of the quest. So, nope. Now, hunting literacy, that's right. So this hunting literacy quest, it's not the biggest rewards I've noticed on some of the jobs. So you've got two types of quests, jobs and tasks. Tasks, usually higher paid, and they are, I won't say they're a bit more challenging. I had one where I had to kill 30 grayling geese. It's okay once you get your first shotgun. If you don't have a shotgun, killing geese, like, think of Call of the Wild prior to Reventuli update. So you do have a chance to take them with the 22, but the 22 really is only good out to 100 meters. So it really does make life quite difficult to take anything decent with the geese. With a 22 that's a flying animal. So you really do need a shotgun for it. Now, your first shotgun costs, I think, about 1,200 credits, cash, gold, whatever the heck it is in game. I have no idea. I've never actually hovered over it. It doesn't tell me. It looks like a cash symbol of some description, coins. So yeah, that quest was a little tedious, but at the same time, it's geese. I'm not going to be really too super worried about wiping out whole families or, flocks of geese to come across and find something that may be half decent. I did actually pick up 2 5-star geese while I was doing that quest. And now I've actually got another objective there to kill 16 European hares, which is actually more challenging than I thought it would be. And your task versus your jobs, your task just kind of random quests from around the map. You usually pick up the task from like campsites and stuff like that, like this campsite, where the task you actually pick up from cabins, and those cabins that you're grabbing those tasks from, I'd open up these areas which are red and locked, which those red areas, if you kill something on it, the owner of those areas, because you don't have permission to hunt on the area, they keep the kill. Not that ammunition costs you money in the game, so blast it up as much as you like. You've just either got to go back to your Jeep to get more ammo, or to the main hunting lodge where the shop is. So I haven't found anything. The summer house, the hunting lodge, I haven't found anywhere else at any of the other campsites where I've been able to refill my ammunition at, apart from the Jeep, which is awesome. Because if you're traveling a bit of distance, the Jeep is super handy. Get it fairly close. Most of the deer species I've encountered so far in the game, even badgers, they really don't give, and even rabbits. Heck, I ran over rabbits the other day while I was playing just by myself. Most animals don't seem to care about the car or the Jeep or the four-wheel drive, whatever you want to call it. So, it's one of those things. I don't know how many times I pulled up in the Jeep, hopped out, and been able to spot one of the things. Just saying it, the hash in the description of for Call of the Wilds. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I reused my title and some of my description, and I think I did it in a bit of a rush today, and I missed it. Sorry about that, man. Not trying to bait anybody in here from Call of the Wild. As you can see, there is a whole heap of videos and stuff on my channel from Call of the Wild. It's just one of those things. I missed some of them, and yeah, it is a bit of a tricky thing, especially with a new game. I appreciate you finding my error. I'll make sure that I fix that one up before my next stream. We're not finding. Oh man, it's such a hard thing some days. Like you're trying to, get it all out there and get it done properly, and you pop it up really quick and you reuse your titles and everything else, and well, not so much the titles but the description, and you go, oh crap. bugger. There's no deer there today. I poked my head over here yesterday, and right on the road there was a whole herd of red deer crossing the path, and I was like, oh, that's incredible. I love it. So yeah, photo mode is so good. Quick scout, you get a couple of 100 meters out from where you are, and get an idea of what's going on. So like, I'm literally just trying to find something to show you guys at the second, and it's really not working with me at the second, but we'll find those. What did you use to try? What did you use to stream there, Capo Max? What have we got? Anything good? Come on, give us something good here. We've all been guilty of that one as well. It's probably the hardest thing about streaming on YouTube, isn't it? That unlike Twitch, you just don't hit the go live button. You've actually got to do quite a bit more work to go live, you know. Planning, scheduling, thumbnails, descriptions, tags, it all just adds up, and a lot of people don't realize all of that stuff. Like, I generally have one generic kind of thumbnail that I have for my live streams. I might change it up a bit from time to time, but there's normally not a heck of a lot that changes across most of it. But you know, just when you start playing different games on a regular basis, it's so easy to mix them up. GTA 5, Minecraft, Call of the Wild, Gunman, Taco Truck. Gunman Taco Truck, oh my gosh. That sounds interesting. House Builders, City Skylines, Tierra. I can't. That's cool, man. They all sound like fun games. I know what over 50% of them are. It is. It's, yeah. It's always fun to get on, talk crap, share your experiences in game with people. That's what I really love. It's just, you know, a good way of communicating these days, especially during COVID. Like, it was good to have an outlet during COVID, being able to communicate with people, not feel like you're so encapsulated, especially like if you're from Australia and Victoria or like that. Well, like, I think we're one of the most locked down cities in the world for months on end. It was quite devastating, especially for the kids as well. So, you know, this was a good outlet for myself, even though I still had a full-time job and whatnot. It's just that social aspect sometimes. Finding like-minded people, you know, that's a big thing these days. Hard to do a lot of the times. Yeah, that's the thing. I could imagine being in the IT industry and then coming home, and the last thing you want to do is go jump on a computer all day, all night when you've been on it all day as well, right? But no, nice. Congrats on the job in the IT industry. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm really liking. I am like. Ooh. Our rabbit friends could be back again. European hares. You can see me shoot some hares with a 22 terribly. Really, really quite a bad shot. So, but yeah, it's a hard thing. I got quite a few friends that I work with and whatnot. They want to get into streaming, but they don't want to ruin, playing the game. I don't feel it ruins the game for myself. I really enjoy it. Personally, of course, and everybody has a different view on that. They don't want to feel that pressure and whatnot. It's a cool thing once you get into it. Once you get it set up, it's, I guess, that sharing, communicating, coaching. Everybody has a different feel about the world and, opinions. Some of the best conversations I've had probably in the last 2 years, outside of being drunk and arguing with myself almost, he's been on streaming, There's so many good things that come from it. Don't work from the office all the time. You have teams build and stuff like this, and want to see the colleagues and yeah, right. It's such a hard thing when you can't get into the office, or you just want to be in the office sometimes, but yet, they're stuck at home. Ugh, bugger. That is not what I wanted to see there. Alrighty. One of these days, I swear I'm going to find an animal to shoot. Game's just not working how I want it to work tonight. I don't know how many times I've done this, and usually by the first or second campsite, they're just there. So it's all right. Hey, we've got another collectible done. That's a good thing. In my brain chill time, I want to see some new games, and just saw the games. Saw this game and I was like, man, it's, when they make gameplay and stuff like that, trailers and everything, I feel that they find the best, and of course, I don't blame them. I'd probably do the same as well, and that's a rock. I'm a good rock spotter, okay? If I was them, I'd be finding the best stuff that we have, and of course clipping it up and making it more so everybody feels like they want to come and play it, which I get that. But like, it doesn't give you a good feel of actually what happens in the game, right? Like, there's so many different aspects to everything. We're going to actually grab the Jeep now and go for a bit of a hoon up the road here. So as I was mentioning earlier, you can always come into the boot and you can change up your weapon selection. Honestly, I don't know why they have, 3 slots for gear. This is the weird part. there's only 2 different types of binoculars, and there's nothing else that I'm aware of that goes in there. So, you know, yeah, I'm just not sure what their idea is there. But as soon as you open it up, you get full ammo again if you've not wasted, but used up all your ammo. Got to make sure that if you want the camera to auto follow, don't touch your mouse while you're driving, unless you're going to, well, even on internal view, you can still look around in the cabin. I also find that sometimes with the Jeep, the camera really doesn't keep up all that well. Sometimes you'll be doing a hairpin or something, and it will, you know, it won't follow you around. Wow, man. I can't say I'm into politics all that much. I barely keep up with our own politics here in Australia. I just know that in the world there is a lot of crazy stuff going on, and a lot of people have a lot of stuff they need to answer for overall, but nobody's able to make them answer for anything, which really sucks. You know, I wish there was a lot more that countries could do without either doing genocide or you know, creating such tension that they're so worried that one government is going to push one red button and blow up half or 3/4 or just kill off the whole entire world because they didn't get their own way, and they're going to act like a 2-year-old bloody child having an absolute tantrum, which it certainly feels like that some days at the moment, doesn't it? And it's not good, man. I wish and hope for your country's sake that, you know, they work out some way to balance everything out and get it back on the right tracks and heading forward in a correct direction. You know, I mean, everybody makes a big deal out of most of the fires, unfortunately, that happen in Australia. And yeah, it is sad for our animals that it does affect a lot of the native wildlife and things like that. But what the media doesn't tell you, and a lot of people don't tell you about Australia, it is actually a part of the way the nature works here. So we have some of the hardiest trees in the world. The Australian gum tree family are just ridiculously hard, right? Like to the point that, and you'll probably never hear this on mainstream media as well, right? For our gum trees to actually rejuvenate and grow their seeds and their seed pods to actually open up, they need a fire to go through, generate the heat from the fire to open up the seed pods in nature. Now, the native Australian, the Aboriginal people here have been doing this for millennia. Now, they've been causing bushfires in the area for millennia for a couple of reasons. It's one of their hunting techniques, and also that they know that fire needs to come through to rejuvenate and also create new life. No. And the other thing that they don't tell you is that we have the hottest fires in the world. So the koalas and things that you guys see are the lucky koalas. They're the ones that have been able to be on the fringe and get out of things and areas within a decent amount of time. And because they are fairly slow-moving animal, they do get caught up by it, especially if they're uphill from the flames or something like that, you know, where I don't have percentages or anything like that, but animals more than likely won't actually make it out of a fire in Australia. You probably wouldn't even be able to recognise an animal after the fire's gone through. There will only be ash left. Our fires are known to burn so intensely they will melt bricks. So, you know, but some of the... I used to ride a motorbike. I used to own a motorbike. And some of the best riding I've ever done is probably 6 to 12 months after a bushfire's been through here in Australia. It is some of the most beautiful, beautiful country to start off with that you get to go ride through on a motorbike. And the colours, the vibrant colours that you have of the oranges, the reds, the yellows, and they're all so vibrant, vibrant that are coming through. These flowers off all these native plants that require the fire to come through for them to be able to seed, which is just crazy. You know, without that fire, they don't generate the seed. Or that seed pod doesn't actually open up while it's in the ground. And you've got a black and charred landscape with all this vibrant colour that comes through it. I need to go through some old photos and I'll see if I can post them up on Twitter or even on my Discord. And you know, because my wife used to ride on the back and she used to pull a phone out on the back of my motorbike and she'd record as we were just driving along, of riding along, because I don't know if it's a good thing. She felt so comfortable on the back of my motorbike, she fell asleep one time. So, you know, it gives you an idea. I don't know if she's insane or crazy. Well, she's probably insane. She loves me, so... that should say enough, pretty much. But yeah, the Australian native fires, or Australian fires, it's a part of the culture. Well, not a part of our culture as such. It's a part of how the system of the landscape works, or the environment. That's the word I'm after, the environment. Are you saying that I'm so boring I put my wife to sleep? Nah, I know you're not. I'm just having fun with you, bud. I'm still really surprised here at the moment. Usually I find animals well before this, by the way. I am very sorry that we are not finding animals. We're going to do... sure did. My wife and I are extremely comfortable around each other. We've been together 9 years. My two eldest sons, my stepsons, they're 15 and 13, and then we've got our 7-year-old together. We got married just under a year ago, actually. It took me a long time to get married to her because, you know, I even wear the ring on the wrong finger because I've lost a bit of weight and it doesn't fit on the right finger anymore. Yeah, you're welcome to the kids. They're all free to good, bad homes, anything. You know, they eat a lot. They really do. They eat me out of house and home. So I would save a lot of money if they didn't eat here. Typical teenage boys. What can I say? Having 3 boys really does make you understand and appreciate the word seconds, if you get to have seconds with your food at all, because they will be the first ones to jump in for seconds always. There we go. I drove completely past my marker. That was smart of me. Time to go back. Too busy having fun. I love streaming. I really do. I love finding new games as well. Like, I only started playing Call of the Wild at the start of this year. Being an avid hunter myself, that's why there is a bow behind me over there. I do use my compound bow for target shooting and also hunting. So, you know, it is an incredible being able to go out and hunt and then find games. And, like, not saying Call of the Wild's bad, it's just a different style of game, you know. Oh my gosh. No, that's my OBS on. I run a dual laptop setup. And I am actually. No! I hit the wrong button. I've signed out on my computer. Yeah. So, yeah, using a dual laptop system here. And I thought I only needed to update OBS because of Stream Elements on one PC today. But unfortunately, it seems that I'm struggling with some issues with OBS on the main PC that I play Way of the Hunter on. So, which is just really unfortunate. And I hit the log out button on my screen before, guys. I'm sorry. So I'm just waiting for Steam to connect us back up. Yeah, as you can tell, like we've been streaming here for about 2 hours now, guys. You know, with the add-ons, no, I don't use Streamlabs. So OBS with the plugin from Stream Elements. It's so with Stream Elements, instead of it, yeah, that's the one. I gotta change that timer on that one. You know all about it then. So, yeah, I prefer Stream Elements over Streamlabs. Not because of anything that Streamlabs have done since I've started streaming, just so I put it out there. And I don't agree with it. But I actually started off just using Stream Elements because I actually found it easier. I've heard that. Now, with YouTube, this is a hard one as well. With YouTube subscriptions, if people have their privacy setting at standard, you've got to go into your privacy standard and set it to public before it will actually show the subscription alert, unfortunately. Oh, Romanian cave. This sounds interesting. We might have to have a look in here if it lets us. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be another part for... No, it's not. Damn, I was hoping it was a collectible. Ooh, let's go in here. Ah. Yeah, no. Oh, crap. Which way's out? There. Yeah, it was only something that I recently found out. Probably about a month ago, and it was actually Stream Elements that actually put it up on one of their posts, which I found quite intriguing because, yeah, you don't get to find out a lot of these things most of the time. Nobody puts up an answer to it, it feels like. Why does everybody want to have everything as a secret in the world? That's a big question, isn't it? I know secrets are worth money, but empowering people is worth more. So, you know, but no, definitely not the issue. It was nothing that you've done, that's for sure, Capo. It's also find that Stream Elements is quite a bit easier to use. Its plugin is less, or its add-on, sorry, doesn't use very much to have it work on the system overall. It's very lightweight on OBS. So, and then on top of that, all your editing and everything is done via the web, as you know. So I find it so much easier that I can log in and edit anything on there from anywhere around the world. I don't have to be on my specific PC to set things up and do it that way. Plus, if you check out my merch site as well, I'm not saying go and buy anything. All the merch is actually done through Stream Elements as well, guys. Now, the other... Whoa! I crashed. Yeah, right. That's it, yeah. Hiding the information takes days for us to get a solution because they don't want to actually give us the information because, why would they give it to us, right? Because, you know, it's easier to make you guys spend days or weeks finding a solution when they had, you needed that piece of information, you know. You needed the nuclear football? Yes, we did. You know, I don't know. I don't even know if there's such a thing as a nuclear football. It sounds stupid. Well, I got to work on those timers. But like the merch store is free to set up. They probably take a cut somewhere along the line, but it's so minor. Like they're not. There's nothing at Stream Elements that costs you money to do, and it's better than what I've had with my very, very brief usage of Streamlabs, unfortunately. It just didn't work for me at all. I even tried is it Twitter? Twitter actually have, not Twitter, sorry, Twitch. Not that I stream very much on Twitch at all, guys. On Twitch, there is a they have a streaming program as well these days. And then even funnier was they also have a meant to be DMCA free music. They've got their own app for DMCA free music. And every time I use their music, I got copyright infringements. But you told me it was DMCA free, guys. This is why you built this whole entire app. And then half the music on it isn't DMCA free. Why are you getting us to use it then? Like, yeah. It's a tricky one, that's for sure. It's quite strange. What's going on here? There we go. What they have going on and whatnot. It is quite a weird one overall. What they do sometimes over at the old Twitch. Mark Bezos, you know, it's kind of like I was, I'll content creator I was going to be for Lost Ark. I thought it doesn't look like a bad MMO. Played it for a couple of weeks. I could not get into it enough to actually do it long term or enjoy it enough to do it. So I'm subscribed from their creator program at Amazon, because there's no other Amazon game that I'm willing to try or anything else like that at the moment. They still send me daily or weekly. There was a damn fox that just ran in front of us. Too busy talking and bagging out Amazon. Mind you, I am like the world's biggest advocate of Amazon and Amazon Prime, not because of their videos, music, or anything else like that, because Australia being such a big country, it's one of the few places in the world that I can actually have a very nice consistent shipping time on items that I purchase online. So having it shipped within or at my house a lot of the time. And we almost rolled. Oh, it just flipped back over. Having items shipped even from within Melbourne where we are to ourselves can take anything up to 3 to 5 business days a lot of the time, unless you use a courier company and pay a lot of extra money for it a lot of the time. With Amazon Prime, 48-hour ship to my door, 7 days a week. Yeah, that's a service I kind of feel like it's good for. So these tasks that we're talking about and quests and whatnot, they are literally these things that are on the maps. You pick one up, we've got a new task, which I didn't read. Family tradition. What is family tradition? Harvest this unspooked grey wolf shot from 80 meters. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, that's a new one. That is an absolute new one there. That is crazy. 80 meters, grey wolf. Hey man, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the tip, Guppo. I absolutely love it. I will see you next time, man. And I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight's stream. We've driven around a whole heap. We've done a whole heap of different stuff. We haven't found anything super good at the second. So, we might just call it quits. We're going to take a bit of a screenshot here because that's a pretty nice looking image. Because we can. These come in handy, these things. Like, look at that. That is a good looking title screen right there, guys. That's, but yeah. Thank you very much for joining me on tonight's stream, guys. I will be up in the next couple of days. I'll post up a new item on my schedule there. Guys, keep out of mischief, have fun, keep hunting, and enjoy yourself. I am NaraxBeld. Thanks for joining me.